Welcome to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Pisces Tarot, everybody. I am your host. I am Mimi Lightseer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And ooh, child, we about to get into somebody's business. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to all of my guppies, my friends who are on the graveyard shift. Good evening to my international family. What's up to everybody who's watching behind the scenes on TikTok this Monday morning, everybody. If you are new to the Pisces Tarot experience, go ahead and drop a star in the chat. If you are a returning friend, go ahead and put that fish in the chat. We like to recognize everybody. And most importantly, say hello to all of our new people. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Listen, today's agenda consists of a brief energy cleanse followed by a brief meditation and sound bowl cleansing, with also some divine insights, which includes a divine download and or earworm. Then we'll get into this overall energy reading, collect some insights and observations. I will summarize everything and confirm what I told you in the beginning of this reading with the tarot cards, and I will close everything out with some final thoughts. Now, if you are ready to get into this reading, everybody, I want you to go ahead. Listen, this is an interactive experience, okay? I know y'all at work. I know y'all like to listen and y'all like to process and all that, and all that's great. But I do appreciate when you are actively and involved and spreading your energy so I can pick it up and go with it. So do me a favor and find those cleansing emojis. Go ahead and find those cleansing emojis. For me, I like the scrub daddy brush, a little go ahead and find those cleansing emojis so that we can go ahead and prepare ourselves to be able to receive, because it's a moot point. If you're not able to receive what I'm saying, ain't no point in me saying it, right? All right, so go ahead and find those cleansing emojis, because baby, it is time for us to get into this reading. Here we go. All right, everyone. So before we move forward, let's take some time to just level set and ground ourselves. And the simplest way to do this is through some breath work and sound, okay? So what we want to do is take in a couple of deep breaths, hold it, and release it very slowly. We want to invite clarity, balance, and with each exhale, we want to be able to release any tensions or distractions. And the reason why this is so important is because some of y'all been up all night, y'all been tossing and turning, working, dealing with people and they little funky energies and attitudes and everything else. And some of y'all are just starting out your day. So we want to be able to just take a minute, fill up our lungs, be grateful for the air that's in our lungs, and then just release that, okay? So here we go. I tell you, if you do it the right way, it's kind of intoxicating. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. Now, listen, let's clear up any remaining stagnant energy and just reset by focusing on the sound and bringing us into alignment one with presence. Okay. So for that, we got our girl Boo Boo. And here we go. Divine Spirit, I call upon you and ask you for your guidance and wisdom during this reading. Please surround me with your light and your love. Help me to receive clear and accurate messages. May this reading bring insight, clarity, and understanding for the highest good of all of those who are involved and for the harm of none, okay? And most of all, let's mute those trolls. Amen, 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 amen. All right, listen, y'all. Like I said, if y'all are ready to have some fun and safe, honest interaction. As a reminder, this is a safe space. Your honesty and your transparency is appreciated. Most of all, nobody is making fun of you, child. We done all been a fool in love before, and today just may be your turn. My goal is not to talk down to you, but to encourage you and to lift you up and to empower you to make the best of whatever the situation is that's unfolding before us, okay? So if you are ready for a fun and engaging time, go ahead and let me see those cooking emotions, I know when I said cooking before, y'all said cookies, then everybody wanted cookies, okay? But just go ahead and let's find those cooking emotions, emojis. Let's find those scrambled eggs. Whatever your favorite breakfast food is, drop that down in the chat. Yeah, whatever your favorite breakfast food is, go ahead and drop it in the chat because, baby, it is time for us to get into this reading. And I have a divine download today, okay? And an earworm. All right, so here we go. Now, every day, I always take a moment to reflect upon the immediate energies that Spirit is showing me, whether it be through divine downloads, sometimes it's earworms, and today I have a combination of both. And when I woke up this morning, the first thing my energy was screaming to me was like the abundance of positivity and feeling as though like manifesting, right? Manifesting. And just the joys of manifesting. And so as I was like noodling on like what that meant and who this could be meant for and how to package this message up to deliver it to you, I started to hear a song that I love. And forgive me, y'all, I don't know how to really pronounce her name. I think her name is Gayathri, Krishnan. But this song is called 444. Okay, the song is called 444. And if you listen to a lot of positive affirmation music, which I do, okay, I might not know a whole lot about current R&B, rap, none of that stuff, because if I do listen to music, I do focus on more positive energy music. That's just my preference. But this song specifically is about her journey becoming an immigrant here to America, right? And how she was fighting for her life here, right? But this is the part of the song, okay, that, I mean, it's a beautiful record, make no mistake. But this particular part of the record is what I'm hearing this morning, okay? I take the time to take a breath. I'm in the present moment. Spirit is guiding me. I close my eyes to visualize, attract my life, control my mind, be subconsciously, okay? Or consciously, sorry. My soul is guiding me, aligning me, providing me divine energy. The universe is on my side. I'm manifesting what is always meant to be. I listen to my inner guidance, always so clear is the path I choose. I put my fears aside, relax, and let my spirit lead me to my own truth. I let the universe just take the lead. I'm so relieved and so assured. There is no one in the world that can be you. So do you the best until you leave. Okay? Now, isn't that a mouthful? Isn't that a mouthful? Okay? So it's about you manifesting. It's about you walking into your dreams, understanding that you have the power to choose. You have the power to choose. And for some reason or another, we have been sitting back and allowing life to just happen to us instead of being a little bit more in control, speaking up for yourself, not just allowing someone to do and say anything that they want to do and say to you. Okay. And what we have been experiencing within the last couple of weeks, I would say now, within the group collective, people have been starting to harness in on that power. People have been walking away from relationships. We talked about this. We talked about this. And my guppies know when we were approaching this retrograde, I said it was going to do some damage, and it has been. So if you guys are ready to get into this overall energy reading, I need you to go ahead and find those tea kettles. Go ahead and find those tea kettles, because I'm interested and want to know who is manifesting, who is taking control of their destiny, who is just like, I'm here now. It is what it is. But it's possible that I can still have the life that I want and do the things that I want to do. And I'm not going to second guess myself. I'm not going to question myself. I'm just going to go with the flow, take these leaps of faith, and have things happen the way that they're supposed to happen. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. There is power in choice. There is power in choice. And the reality is, a whole lot of us have been making a whole lot of bad decisions and poor choices. That's the reality. But today is a new day. And you have power over your choice today. All right? So if y'all ready to get into this reading, go ahead and find those tea kettles. Go ahead and find those tea kettles, because, baby, it is time for us to figure out, what is this all about today? All right? What is this all about? All right? Here we go. When understanding energy, it's important to know the universe speaks to us in an abundant of ways, okay? Sometimes it's through signs, synchronicities, coincidences. There's nothing coincidental in the spirit world, right? Everything happens for a reason. For example, yesterday, I was going to pick up my son. So I was out probably less than an hour, round trip. I saw on 2 different license plates the number 9111. 9111. And it's not a coincidence that I saw that. And when I saw the first 9111, I was trying to understand, should I be focused on the 911 or should I be focused on the 111? Okay. So the point is that the universe is always speaking to us, and it's really up to you to quiet your mind, to hear it, to see it, to recognize it, right? Sometimes people are too loud and too chaotic and too dysfunctional. Like, you don't know how to be quiet. You don't know how to be by yourself. You don't know how to take a moment for yourself, right? You busy yourself throughout the day with all of these different things. And then you wonder why you're missing signs. You wonder why you're missing information. It's being given to you. You have to pay attention. Like when flags are being shown, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. Sometimes it's a yellow flag. Sometimes it's things that occur that make you question. But the point is, you have to be alert. You have to be vigilant, right? Not hyper focused, but you have to be alert. And you have to be vigilant, okay? So today's overall energy reading. I don't know why this card is sticking out to me. Let me look at this. Ooh, a merry move. A merry move. Okay. You see this light coming out of darkness? You see this fire coming out? Now, what draws my attention to this is that there is a pot in darkness. There's a wooded area. And on this clothesline, there are stars being hung on a clothesline. And we know that when it comes to tarot, stars represent faith, compassion, spirituality, guidance. Okay, it references connectivity to spirit. And if you look here, I don't know where my little Apple pen is, but when you look here, you see like this little manifestation happening. Things are really coming together for you in ways that you possibly have not anticipated for them to come towards you. things are happening out of darkness. Okay? Things are happening out of darkness. And the reason why I'm specifically pointing out on that, the earth energy, is because in tarot, the earth energy represents possessions. Okay? Your pentacles, right? That represents your career, your finances, your businesses, your relation, the tangible things in life, right? So someone is actively or has been working to actively manifest, all right, things in their lives, which goes back to the divine download for today. Okay. It's all about trusting. It's all about trusting. Okay. Now, thank you. Now, here we go. What is the truth that we need to hear this morning for our journey? What is the truth that we need to hear? When I cannot assure you enough how much positive energy I'm like feeling right now. Like I am bubbling with enthusiasm. I know it doesn't feel like it, but I am. All right. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So this has been something that you have been working towards for quite some time. Okay, this is something that you have been working towards for quite some time. And it feels as though it has been delayed. Okay, which takes me back to a thought that I had this morning as I was preparing my cup of coffee. And I was trying to figure out how to also package this. So let me say this to you, because this did come up to me, and then now it's coming to me again with this perseverance card. I know pop culture likes to tell people about timeline shifts and things like that. But then I was thinking about it from my perspective about how I don't believe that anything is wasted. Okay. And so I was noodling back and forth, like, is it a possibility that there can be a timeline shift? And the answer that I came back from spirit was no. And here's why. Even your delays mean something. Even when you're in a holding pattern, you're to be doing something. Even though it is frustrating, exhausting, irritating, agitating, depressing, all of those negative emotions that happen because you don't understand, it still serves a purpose. It still serves a purpose. So what are you doing in those seasons when things aren't happening for you the way that you feel like they should be happening for you? Are you giving up, caving in, or quitting? Or are you still persevering through? Make no mistake, sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes you got to take a step back and take a day off of whatever it is that you're working towards doing. But here it is coming again for me to remind you that there is not a second, not a minute, not an hour that is ever coming to waste when it comes to the divine plan for your life, okay? Now, what are the guides of the hidden realm saying today? What are the guides of the hidden realm saying today? But this is definitely about somebody manifesting. It feels like somebody was on the edge of their dream. They were on the cusp of giving up. Okay? Yep. The eyes of mystery. Mystery, uncharted territory, and a deep knowing. Okay? So you may have had this deep knowing, following your intuition. Okay? Knowing that it is possible. Knowing that you know that you're supposed to be doing this, just having that deep knowing, being a little unsettled, being a little afraid of what's happening because it is uncharted territory. But that's what taking a leap of faith is. If you were to see it tangibly, that wouldn't be faith. You'll just be executing a task. But faith walking requires you to not know, to have that blind faith, to just take steps and not know if it's going to work out or not. Just trust. Just trust, right? This is also about you not necessarily understanding the mysteries. And there's a lot of mysteries. It's a lot of things. Just because you have, thank you, Spirit. Just because you have this deep knowing doesn't mean you're going to know everything about what it is that you have this deep knowing about. Okay? Doesn't mean everything is going to be revealed to you all at once. Okay? And sometimes that is the ultimate challenge. Can you still trust God Even when you don't know everything, you just know a little piece of it. Can you still trust? All right. Now, what is the undercurrent in all of this? It's about manifesting, okay? Trident. Remember, true strength comes from within, okay? This is about you being guided, you being protected, you being led. But this true strength is coming from within. This goes back to what it is that you're looking to manifest. Being clear about what it is that you want. And not settling for something that's contrary to what you want. What is it that you're manifesting today? I want y'all to write that down in the chat. Whatever it is that you're believing in, we're blocking monitoring spirits at this point. So what is something that you would love to manifest in your life, that you are working to manifest in your life? I want you to write down in the chat, I'm manifesting X. So if you're manifesting a higher income, write that down. We're going to all touch and agree in faith that whatever we're all working to manifest right now is coming to pass right now. So I want you to write that down in the chat. I'm manifesting X. I'm manifesting debt freedom. I'm manifesting debt freedom. All right. Now, how is this going to show up, or how has this been showing up in our lives? I'm manifesting blank. I want you to write that down in the chat. Some of y'all sitting here thinking too long. That means you're not focusing on the things that you want to have happen. For some of you, you want to manifest marriage. You want to manifest partnership. You want to manifest love. It's not that hard. All of these things are easy. Nothing is too difficult. Trust me. All right. So, this is manifesting for us in our day-to-day lives by indulgence. Indulgence. You will have the opportunity to eat the fruit of your labor. You will have the opportunity to see and to have and to do everything that you would want to do. And you're going to be able to taste and see the goodness of what it is that you've worked so hard for. I love this energy this morning. Let me tell you, I love it. I love it. What is our overall soul whisper for today, Spirit? What is our overall soul whisper for today? Have you stopped dreaming? Life will do that to you, but don't stop dreaming. All right. Boundaries. This is about boundaries. And we have the hummingbird here today. Okay, we have the hummingbird here today. So, let's see what messages the spirit guides, the soul whisper has for us today. Have a heart soft enough to give love and mercy, but wise enough to know boundaries. This is a quote from Khalil Crow. While physical boundaries serve as protection from predators and ensure survival, personal boundaries are equally necessary to maintain your well-being and sense of self. Many people struggle to exercise personal parameters, find it hard to say no when something is asked of them. Difficulties arise when you conform to situations that are not in alignment with your highest good. Didn't we just talk about that, you guys? Can I repeat it again for the people who are in the back? Difficulties arise when you conform to situations that are not in alignment with your highest good, resulting in a state of resentment. When you clearly define the parameters around what is acceptable, you provide measures, guidelines for those around you to understand and respect your limitations. Remember that others have boundaries of their own that may infringe on your personal margins. In order to coexist, it is important to create clarity between yourself and others and communicate your boundaries. So this is about limitations, margins, thresholds, and knowing that it is okay to say no. This is about you overstepping, encroaching, and interfering and infringing on other people's boundaries, okay? This deals with your solar plexus, okay? Which deals with that optimism, energy, intellect, and positivity, okay? So that's that same energy that I'm picking up on this morning, all right? Now, the reason why they chose the hummingbird for this particular card is among the smallest bird of all species, the hummingbird does not hesitate to protect its territory when necessary, reminding you of the importance of exercising your own personal boundaries, okay? Now, this is so important because especially as we talk about traumas and wounds, right? This shows up with people specifically who have the wound of being overwhelmed, and they do things they don't know how to say no to overcompensate for when they're overwhelmed. And then they start aggravating and agitating everybody else because they said they was going to do something and they didn't do it. So if you are a doer and an achiever and you're relying upon someone else, that can be very devastating when they don't do what they say they're going to do. Okay? Now, as we start to shift to more personal insights to determine what parties and who parties are involved and what exactly is going on in the collective for this group of people, please remember to focus on what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay? Focus on what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't align with you, that's okay. I'm not talking to you. All right? Here we go. Open up your heart. It will attract more love. It feels like someone here has been very disappointed with how the things in their life have not come to pass the way that they thought that it would be coming to pass. As a result, they've stopped dreaming, they stopped believing, they stopped hoping. And a part of them is still trying to galvanize that spirit of positivity, but it feels as though they're afraid. They're tired of being disappointed. They're tired of being let down, tired of being frustrated, okay? The heart is closed, okay? And so when we talk about these trauma wounds, that is all low vibrational things that affect the heart being closed. When you're closed, when your heart is closed, you struggle with inadequacy, violation, insecurity, distrust, loss, overwhelm, judgment, and rejection. Okay? Those are all those low vibrational energies. But when your heart is open, you start to get to this higher tier of quality of love. And this is going to require you to open up your heart. All right, this is going to require you to open up your heart. Too many messages, Spirit. Why do you keep giving me so many messages? Good grief. All right, so we got two cards that came out. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted, as well as the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress, okay? So somebody is stuck. Somebody is stuck. I don't know who it is, but somebody is stuck. Someone is both puzzled, confused, perplexed, and conflicted. And someone is also very scared, dealing with heavy emotions and mental distress. All right? Which could also be going back to talking about that blockage of the heart, right? And refusing to be optimistic. There's a fear here. Even despite the manifesting energy, despite the positivity, there is still a fear here, and trying to overcome that. Okay. What is the T? Really? All right, here we go. People are so fearful when it comes to love. Okay, someone is holding grudges. All right, which goes to that blockage that I was just referencing. What is so interesting is that people are so fearful when it comes to love. Well, what if it don't work? I don't want to get hurt. Well, what if it does work? Whatever thoughts you have will manifest in real time. And we have been speaking so much lately about the seeds that you plant. And either they're going to be positive or they're going to be negative. Either you're going to plant flowers or you're going to plant weeds. And sometimes things are so deceptive. Even weeds have flowers. Okay. And if you to the untrained eye, you think it's a beautiful garden and it ain't nothing but a bunch of weeds. Okay. You have to pay attention to what is happening out there. You have to pay attention. Open up your eyes. Like I said, be vigilant, but not hyper focused. And make sure that you're aware and alert of what's going on. Watch your energy. Watch what you're saying. Watch how you're communicating. Watch the people that you're around. Because like attracts like. And not only does like attract like, but if you're around a bunch of negative folks all the time, guess what happens to your energy? It equally becomes negative. And that's not the energy that you want. So how can you be working towards manifesting when you're around a whole bunch of negative thinking people, perpetuating a whole bunch of negativity? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Now, what lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? Okay, someone is being very precautious right now. Very precautious right now. Very afraid. I think this and this needs to be switched around. I'll recap this in a second. I'm just pulling the cards and looking at the energies now. Okay. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? Okay, we got two things fell out. Okay, so someone is dating, new love options back on the market, which is probably what they have been manifesting. Okay. But then we also have what fell out right behind it is the X. Okay, the X. Unfaithful love triangle, the X is in question. So that's possibly where this mental blues and all this stuff is coming from. All right. Okay. What is the true emotion here? What is the true emotion here, Spirit? What is going on here? It feels like one person in this connection is overly excited about life right now, overly excited about the connection, and you got somebody else that's really confused, like they're really apprehensive, kind of like closed heart and shut down. So you got one person who's open one person who is not. And I'm going to tell you right now, what is coming to me is that the person who is open is about to get very disappointed, because the person that they're all excited about is not as serious or as for sure about them as they are about the other person. Does that make sense? So person A is person A, as of now, person A is a little bit hesitant and apprehensive, but person B is all in. Okay. Does that make sense? I'll probably change that order as we go along, but as of now, that's what I'm picking up. Okay. Faith, meditation, healing, praying. Okay. So again, going back to this manifesting energy. All right. Going back to this manifesting energy. Someone is executing a lot of faith. They're working on their healing, trying to make sure that they're in a positive headspace. Okay. Trying to manifest. You know, when you're in that higher vibrational plane, things start happening. I told y'all the day before yesterday, I thought about an ex-partner or ex-lover, whatever you want to call the man, an ex, even though nothing ever happened between the two of us. The next day I ran into the man. Okay. It happens. I don't know if you're familiar with this song, but there's a song by Kim, Kem, the artist. When love calls your name. Love is calling somebody's name. Or trying to anyway. All right, so what is the true crime here? What is the true crime here? I'm not taking that one. Anything gruesome, I'm not taking. Okay, so there's a meeting here. There's a meeting here. All right. It feels like this person met this person through a mutual acquaintance. Okay. Like maybe there was like a group gathering, a get together of some sort. Yeah. You met this person through someone else. What is the yin and yang, spirit? What is the yin and yang? Okay, this is about divine timing. Trusting, greater forces at play, releasing control, all is working out for the highest good. So this goes back to that manifesting energy and being at the right place at the right time. I'm going to have to reorder these cards, y'all. I'll do that here in a second because I can tell you these cards are not in the right place. This meeting card feels like you were more in the same space. Let me see. Spirit, where would these people may have met? Show me where these people may have met. Too many. Where would they have met? I don't know why that's upside down. Why would they have met? Where would they have met? Okay, you might have met at a concert, okay, or a music celebration of some sort, or either you have music concerts in common with this person, but concerts came out. All right, what is blocking this connection? What is blocking this connection? As of note, rejection fell out, unsocial fell out, as well as settling fell out, okay? So these three cards just fell out. Now, they fell in my lap, so I won't take them. But all of those are fear-based. What is blocking this connection? Okay. Pent-up anger. Okay. You have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. So someone is struggling with acknowledging their feelings and their emotions. Okay. They're not being honest with themselves about what has happened in the past. Still holding on to it. Still holding on to it. All right, Spirit, is there love in this connection? Or is it possible for love to be in this connection? What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Well, 2 cards fell out. The first one that fell out that I picked up was maybe there could be more between us, but I realized I don't want to jeopardize our friendship. So they see you as a friend. They're very cold towards you, mixed emotions, which is interesting because also there is so much that we can learn from each other, and it's about expanding, but it's also a yellow rose, which goes back to that friendship. Okay. So this person only sees you as a friend, unfortunately. Okay. Now let's look at this again, because I got questions about this. Okay, so let me get clear on who is person A. I want to say, because the energy started out so positive, I want to keep person A as this positive force person. So person A, I want to say, is opening up their hearts. Okay, person A is the one who's opening up their heart. They have been working diligently to manifest, working on praying. Where did that card go? Here it is. They've been working on praying, healing, meditating. Okay, so they've been working on keeping their energy positive so that they can try to reap the harvest or the benefits of being in love. Okay, they're putting themselves out there. They're dating. They are looking for new love options back on the market. Okay, so they're open to meeting new people. All right. This particular person is operating with caution. Okay, they're not so hurried. They're not so much in a hurry. Looking to get out there. You know, they're being very wise, being very trusting. Going back to the earworm of today, letting spirit guide them, showing them where to go, when to be there, how to be there. They're trusting in divine timing, understanding and acknowledging that greater forces are at play. They're releasing control, realizing that all is working out for their greatest and their highest good. So they're choosing to trust divine timing here. Okay. And they're going to be in a position where they're going to be meeting someone in a group activity setting. Okay. Some type of group activity setting, meeting someone through someone. Okay. So that's there. Person B is coming in as the grudge holder, still shitty about what happened to them in their past with their last relationship, refusing to process their feelings and their emotions with this ex. Understandably, but they're hurt. They're a little bit sour, you know, still recognizing that their person was unfaithful. In a love triangle, the ex is still in question. They are puzzled, confused, confounded, don't understand, trying to figure out they left from their right. Should not really be out here trying to move forward, but they are. They're struggling with the blues. They're scared. They have heavy emotions and mental distress. Okay, so they're angry. They're silently angry. They have a lot of pent up anger, resentment. Okay, unresolved feelings are here. All right, unresolved feelings are here, but yet here they are at this damn concert, probably because somebody told them that they need to come. Okay, and the reality is that even though they've met someone new, they only see this person as a friend. Okay, they only see each other as a friend. All right, now, honey, this is interesting tea this morning. Don't y'all think so? Baby, if you're ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to find those magnifying glasses. Find those magnifying glasses, because, child, it's time for us to zoom in. We listen, we don't judge, but we do get nosy and we do investigate, okay? Whose business is this, y'all? If y'all ready to get into this, I need y'all to put those magnifying glasses in the chat. Put the magnifying glasses in the chat. Put those magnifying glasses in the chat, because, child, listen, I do my readings for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So let's get into this and figure out whose business this is. Here we go. Who's being positive Patty here while somebody is over here still being a Krabby Patty? Oh, you know, like I'm saying that to make light of it, but it's interesting because the more you go through life and you educate yourself, you remember how I've been encouraging you guys to read the book, The Inner Work of Relationships, which is linked in the description box below. I've been talking to you guys about working on your healings because as you start to heal yourself, when you meet people and you start listening to them speak, no matter how much or how little they volunteer, you start to hear that negativity and you be like, ooh, you're not ready, boo.
Damn.
Okay? You be like, ew. All right, now, who's positive Patty here? Who's positive Patty? Who's looking to manifest new love, new options? Trust in divine timing here. All right, person A is, okay. Person A is coming in as a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? This person is an air sign. If you or your person is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, can you go ahead and put the air sign, the clouds in the chat? Go ahead and put the clouds in the chat. Sun, moon, Venus, and rising, okay? This person is coming in as a 9 of swords, all right? So they have been overcoming anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. Remember how I was talking about overcoming, right? Looking to manifest those negative emotions, okay? And trying to work diligently to get into a space of positivity and healing. This is where this person is. So this person is likely going through a lot of therapy right now. This person is likely, you know, trying to exude their faith, their confidence. You know, they're unlearning a lot of negativity and learning a lot of positive things to help them progress and move forward. They too may have gone through a negative heartbreak. And we say that and know that because we have the dating card here, right? And so it says new love options back on the market. So they too may have gone through some distressing things, okay? So if you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, go ahead and rep your elements or your signs right now. If you or your person is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we could be in your business, child. Now, who is negative Nathan here? Who's negative Nathan here? Person B. All right, who is person B here? Okay. Person B is also a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. And let me say this, I'm not surprised. And let's be clear as I say this. I'm saying this from love and not from a space that's condemning. I'm not surprised that it could be Libra energy here because Libras can be very negative too, okay? When they don't get their way, they can shut down and be very, very, very negative. So we have another air sign here, okay? So we have them coming in as the 4 of swords, okay? Resting, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation with the emphasis on recuperation. We have retreat, renewal, and solitude. Okay. So here it is. Here it is. They're recovering, but don't want to do the work. They just want to sit and wallow. They just want to sit and have somebody feeling sorry for them. Now, listen, if y'all ready to get into this reading, child, if y'all ready to get into this reading, I need you to go ahead and find those. What I want y'all to put in the chat. Coffee cups, tea kettles, wine glasses, water bottles, whatever it is that you got that you want to drop in the chat. Because, baby, it is time for us to get into this tarot reading. Who has been working so diligently to manifest love in their life? And who is over here coming in with this negative energy, sucking all the rain out the cloud? Who is it? All right, here we go. All right, Spirit, what is going on with my air signs? What is going on with my air signs today? Well, one, I could feel that person B is definitely in their head. Definitely in their head. Okay? Definitely in their head. They haven't let go. They have not let go. They really need therapy. I mean, that's obvious from the cards that fell out today. They really need therapy. All right, what is going on here? Air signs, air signs, air signs. All right, so here we go, folks. Y'all ready? Person A. Well, that was too many cards. Person A. As I've said, person A has been coming in feeling very positive, very optimistic, been working on their healing, working on their faith journey, taking this as an opportunity to understand that nothing happens by surprise. Rebounding, right? Recovering. Person A has been possibly like on the fence about getting back out there, but they're finally starting to open up their heart to get back out there after this devastating loss with this other person. So they're starting out with major arcana. Okay, they're starting out with major arcana with the Judgment card in reverse. There has been a hesitancy to surrender and release this type of control over things, but now it's like they're in a space where they're like, you know what? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Understanding that, you know, at the end of the day, I have done all that I can do. I was the best of what I can be. I didn't do anything wrong. The relationship just did not work out. Okay, the relationship just didn't work out. So I'm no longer harboring these negative feelings and emotions. I'm going to start putting myself back out there. I'm going to let spirit lead and guide me. I'm going to be open. I'm going to remain optimistic. I'm going to be sure. I'm going to be confident of myself. I'm not going to allow anyone or anything to keep me out of this positive headspace because I've done so much work to get here in this moment in time. I don't want to allow someone else to corrupt my positivity and my energy. Okay, that's exactly how this is coming across to me. Now, person B is coming in this morning feeling like they've lost the world. This person that they were dealing with before they met person A, they're very still heart. Their heart is broken still about losing that connection. Okay, they're still sour. And that's the obvious because we have the grudge holder here. They're still dealing with the ex. Okay. They puzzled. They got anger. You know, they mad. They outside. This person could be dealing with depression too. Okay. This person very much so could be dealing with depression. But the point is that they weren't expecting to be out when they were out. They weren't expecting to be meeting someone. They weren't expecting for none of this. Okay. So let me ask you the question. Who are you aligning with today? Are you resonating with person A or person B in this connection? Are you the person who is going to step forward, trying to persevere? Like, I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm not going to put myself in this negative position. Or are you coming in as person B? Like, I just need some time to figure myself out because I wasn't expecting for this relationship to crumble the way that it did. I wasn't ready for that bomb to explode in my face. And I'm just not ready to let go. Let me know. Are you person A or person B in this? Okay. Now, what is positive about this connection? What is positive about this connection? Because it seems like you're coming in and you're already misaligned energetically, right? It feels like, you know, cool person, wrong time. You know, have y'all ever had a misconnection like that? Have you ever met the right person at the wrong time? If you've ever experienced a similar dynamic in your relationships before, let me know down in the chat. How did this play out for you? Okay. Now, what's favorable about this situation? We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Knight of Swords, okay? What is favorable about this connection is that you got somebody that's quickly coming towards you that is interested in fighting for this connection. They feel guided, they feel protected, they feel led, but they also know that they need to move with urgency. Now, the question is this still the person that we're talking about here, or is this someone else? Which is a good question, right? Because if you're dating and you're on the market, even if you're dating and focusing on this person, so what I'm gathering as I'm speaking is that person A has connected with person B, okay? Which could be because of that elemental energy, right? Like you like the conversations, you guys think alike, you guys kind of like move alike, but you are misaligned energetically because their heart is hardened and closed and your heart is open and receptive. Okay. Now, what is also happening is that when you're dating and you're seeking other options, other people can still be like, oh, who is that? I need that. You understand? When love calls your name, you don't know where it's going to come from. You don't know when it's going to come. You don't know how it's going to come. It just shows up. And you have to be responsive when it does. Okay? You have to be responsive when it does. Because if you don't, it will evaporate and move on. Okay? It will evaporate and move on. So I want to know, is it this person that's coming towards you? Or is it somebody else coming towards you? Let's see. Who's coming towards person A? Who is coming towards person A, Spirit? Who or what is coming towards person A? All right. So ironically, we got the Justice card in reverse. Okay. But the Justice energy is represented by Libra. Okay. So it's another Libra. So maybe their person from their past is coming back. Oh, well, you know what? We do have the X here with unfaithful love triangle X in question. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it. Makes sense. All right. So the ex partner here has interrupted the flow. Okay. The ex done popped up like, you know what? I done woke up. I'm wrong. I can't believe that I done let you go. I want that old thing back. Okay. They might have even popped up unannounced at this person's house while this other person was there. You know, people do that crazy stuff when we in retrograde, right? But they done popped up. Baby, open the door. You just probably just like, what in the hell is going on?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
It ain't impossible. All right. So what's favorable is now that you got some energy in here from another person popping up, okay? Whether that is physically or telepathically. When I say telepathically in this aspect or context, I'm referencing through the phone, like some type of communication, right? But the X has popped up. So this has worked actually in person's A's favor. Okay. This has actually happened in person's A's favor. Now, I'm also gathering something different. Now that we know that we have an X in play, I'm also gathering that maybe this is taking a turn. I am now being led and guided to believe that maybe it's not person B's ex that is here. It is person A's ex that is here that is causing the problems. That's where I'm going with this now. Yeah. Oh my God. What y'all got going on? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What do y'all have going on? This person is salty. Oh, I recant my statement. Person B is salty. Y'all going back to this ex-partner. Don't, y'all, Whoo, y'all, listen, what is going on?
What?
What is going on? What is going on? Whoo, child, y'all about to give me heart palpitations this morning. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. What is consequential here? The Eight of Swords in reverse. This is all your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is all your energy. What's consequential here is that you went through an awakening of some sort. You went through a period of time. It is all making freaking sense here. Okay, y'all, let me recant what I was saying before. Initially, I was picking up that maybe person B was the person who was here, who came into this new connection with a still pre-existing condition from the ex. It is not their ex. This is your current. Okay, so Patty over here, okay, positive Patty, done finally got her groove back, done went out here, done found her some new options, and here come, as fate would have it, here comes this ex-partner.
Child. Anyway, so
ex-partner comes up here, okay, after she done suffered through all this grief and all this hardship, finally moved on with her life. Here come this ex-boyfriend popping up, talking about he all sad, he's hurt, he want to apologize.
I want to apologize.
Trying to explain, trying to speak for himself. This is where this injustice is coming from. Okay? Because this is coming up at the most inopportune time. She's over here trying to be happy, let go, let God. Now met somebody else, and now this other person is salty because she told him that the ex done came back up in the picture. This is leaving this person confused. And they over here trying to play it cool. But they ain't taking it so well. They're angry. You understand? They're angry. And so while they're sitting over here trying to gather themselves, they over here holding grudges. Woo. When I tell you, I wasn't expecting for this, okay? I was not expecting for this.
Oh my God.
So now that positive Patty is over here, you know, she's like, you done caused me all of this anxiety, this grief, this trauma. I'm finally walking on with my life. And here you come popping up in my life. I finally got over being in denial and being resistant that you didn't really care for me the way that I want to be cared for. You wasn't ready. It wasn't my fault that you wasn't ready. And I done moved on and I done found me a nice little young handsome man who is over here ringing all of my bells. Coming with all the bells and whistles. And here you come popping up in my life as if nothing never happened, like
Round 2.
And positive Patty is over here like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now it's making sense. She got a battle going on over here. She got two different suitors fighting for her. Child. Look at you, Patty. Patty coming through this morning with the magic. All right. What is this trying to teach you? You can't avoid this. You cannot avoid this. This came at you like a ton of bricks. You were not expecting this. As you were trying to manifest love and get yourself positive and go through the healing and go through the journey that you needed to go through, you were doing everything that you needed to do to heal yourself. You've been doing the work. You've been doing the work. And out of darkness, here it comes. Remember when we talked about this? Don't those cards look alike? This is a merry move that came out of darkness. This came out of nowhere. You wasn't expecting this. You didn't see this coming. You did not see this coming. You've been working diligently to pray and to meditate, which is why this is also teaching you about divine timing and the importance of manifesting. You was manifesting love, trying to manifest new love in your life. And you met somebody through somebody else, possibly at a concert. Okay? Things were going well until they wasn't. Because now that you got, this old crazy boo thing coming back trying to spin the block, this person is like, whoa, pause. This is out of hand. I was expecting somebody who was ready. I thought that we were aligned. I thought that energetically we were going to be in a position to where we can grow and we can thrive. I thought I met my person.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
And here you go, entertaining this ex. This is leaving this person feeling very confused, perplexed, conflicted. And they are not letting this go. They are not letting this go. This is giving them anxiety. This is why they're taking a step back. Yeah, this is why they're taking a step back in their foundational energy. The moment, see, positive Patty over here thought that she was doing something just by, just having conversation. You know how, let me tell you something. That has been coming up the last 3 days. I've been telling y'all, you have to be very selective about the information of what you're sharing with other people, because people do weaponize what you've told them out of the spirit of transparency and vulnerability. And so positive Patty thought that she was just saying, you know what's crazy? I done ran into my ex-boyfriend. Red flag. You speaking way too favorably about this person. Okay? Red flag. Okay? So now, person A is over here really contemplating, like, well, should I just go back? You see how this works? Like, person A is in this space where it's like, I'm being very cautious. I'm trying to walk the fine line. Okay? I'm trying to trust that I'm being guided. All is at play. Like, you see how this works? Remember the earworm that I read today. Okay? Remember the song from the earworm. Let me go back to it. I take the time to take a breath. I'm in the present moment. Spirit's guiding me. I close my eyes to visualize, attract my life, control my mind consciously. My soul is guiding me, aligning me, providing me divine energy. The universe is on my side. I'm manifesting what is always meant to be. Y'all. Okay? This person is like, let me just go with the flow and see what is happening here. That's what's happening. And person B is getting stuck all up in this. They're getting intertwined in this. And they just like, I don't know.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Person B is like, pause for the calls. I'm going to need to stop. I'm going to stop you right there. So person B probably has started to pull their energy back. And we know that because their foundational energy came in as the Four of Swords. And then it's followed by the Two of Cups in reverse. They pulled a jack move. They pumped the brakes real hard on this because they were not expecting this. When they met you, they thought that you were going to be the person of their dreams. That's what this is about. And this is leaving them very confused. And now that they are changing up their energy, this is why they're holding grudges. They're not answering your calls. They see you calling them. They see you texting them. They ain't doing nothing but watching crime shows on TV. And they over there looking at the phone. Every time the phone ring, let me show you what they doing. Every time that cell phone ring, here they go. They went from answering the call every time you call to not answering at all. Being petty. That's what that is. Being petty. And rightfully so. I ain't gonna lie to you. They doing things on purpose to piss you off. Then when you try to call them on the weekend, they being petty enough to remember to block you and unblock you. Like, just block the person and move on. Just tell them you're not interested. So then when she is calling, this is craziness. Okay, this is craziness. If you don't feel good about being with somebody, just stop wasting your time. Just stop wasting your time. All right. Now, what you need to do to heal? Well, person A, if you are thinking about going back to this ex-boyfriend, let me tell you right now, the answer to that is no. You need to walk away from that. You need to walk away from that. Okay? And here's why. This person, and we have the indulgence card here. Okay? This person knows how to pull your strings. This is a pattern for them. Okay, this is a pattern for them. Every time you walk away, every time you start doing you, here they come. Okay, here they come. This person doesn't have any intentions or any type of desires to really want to be with you. They want you because they don't want nobody else to have you.
Stop it. What?
And I realize that it's very hard for you to believe that. Okay, I realize that it's very hard for you to believe that. And I'm saying that to you because I understand how it feels. I understand how it feels to be in love with somebody and don't want to let go. And you still want to hold out that hope, thinking that something was going to change. But if you recall, just when we did our soul whisper that was talking about boundaries, let me take this as an opportunity to remind you that when you constantly have to ask somebody over and over and over again to give you the same things that they're incapable and have proven that they're incapable of giving you, you are violating their boundaries. And you are being exceptionally naive, thinking that something is going to change when it's not. So let's be clear. If you make the decision to go back to this person, okay, you're going back to the things that kept you captive. This person knows how to pull on your strings. They have no intentions on ever taking you seriously and doing the right thing with you. But you keep looking at quantity of time, and thinking that that necessitates a quality of a relationship when it don't. Y'all been broke up more than y'all been together. Okay, let's be clear about that. So here it is, you done moved on, trying to get to know somebody else. This person actually has an interest in you. They actually want to be with you. They actually think that you're amazing and you're phenomenal. When they think of a wife, they think about you. When they think about somebody who's classy, they think about you. And you over here still looking in la la land, looking backwards. Okay? Now, what you need to do with this Page of Swords, again, this is all your energy. Okay? You're trying to figure out the best way to have this conversation. Trying to understand. You may even be getting outside counsel from other people. When I say outside counsel, I'm specifically referencing like therapy, people who may have been in similar situations before. Like, you're really trying to figure out how to have these conversations, right? Because these are key conversations. But really it goes back to you and what is it that you want in your life? What is it that you want for yourself? What is it that you want for yourself? Okay? What is it that you want from yourself? And at the end of the day, you have been working to manifest and to open up your heart to receive love. That's what you're on a journey for. You're on a journey for love. I don't see you, person A, coming in as the person who is like low vibrate. I don't see that at all for you. I see you as being someone who's working very diligently to stay positive, to stay optimistic. That's why this is so surprising for you. Because it's like now that you finally got to this point where you're not crying at night, you're not sad and whimpering, you're not, down in the dumps. That was the foundational energy that you just got over. It took you a long time to get here, but you finally got over this energy. And then here comes this mother trucker walking up in here showing a face. And it's just like, I can't believe that this is happening. And I can't believe that this is happening right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was good and happy with my new boo thing and my old boo thing came up, especially one specifically, if he popped up, I would be feeling that way as well.
Oh man, not again.
Okay, I would be feeling that way as well. So I'm not even going to sit up here and tell you that I wouldn't be confused or I wouldn't be, feeling some type of way. I would be like, oh, what is happening? And why now? I absolutely would. Okay. Now, you're not able to walk away from this. With this Six of Swords, you are not able to walk away from this. You never really walked away from it. You couldn't get to that point. This man had an anchor in your heart. This is where your dreams were. This is where your dreams were. You've always had this desire and this connection to be with this person. You've always chosen this person. But if we're being honest, this person didn't always choose you.
Keep that a secret.
And this person still ain't really choosing you, if we're being honest. Whoever this person is that came back from the past, it's not the victory lap that you thought it was going to be. Okay, it is not the victory lap that you thought it was going to be. All right? This has been very, very mind-boggling for you. Which is possibly why you're seeking counsel from other people. Yeah, you weren't expecting this. And this poor little person over here, Negative Nathan over here, he's confused. And I mean, like this, I feel sorry for him now. Initially, I was like, I don't know, would you go get some therapy? Would you go get some help? But now that I'm looking at this the right way, I feel sorry for him. I feel very sorry for him. If this message is resonating with you, okay, can you tell me how are you handling this? How are you processing this? Like, what are you feeling? Just write that down in the chat. I want to know, how are you dealing with this? How are you processing this? What feelings are you trying to overcome right now? And has this stifled your enthusiasm? Okay. All right, here we go. This is about what's going to make you happy. Positive Patty is still thinking that if she goes back to this ex, that's her true happiness. She wanted a wife. She wanted to be a wife. She wanted to be a mother. She wanted to have children. And this man done held this lie, this illusion over her head all this time, possibly running back now over here telling this girl he want to marry her.
My wife.
And has no intentions on taking her down to the courthouse ever. Okay? Never. I go back to what I said about this being the devil. What you need to do to heal is to leave this person alone. To keep going back to the same old is similar to a dog returning to its vomit. What are you hoping to get out of this? Every time you go back to this man, he make a fool out of you, embarrass, humiliate, make you ashamed. You about to go to jail every 72 hours because you finding something you don't need to see. But something in her feels like this is where her happily ever after is. This is where her stability is. And I say that simply because at the bottom of the deck, you can't let go. You can't let go. You can't walk away. You're scared. Here we are again. The moment you start entertaining this, you put yourself right back in this prison that you're trying to get out of with this Eight of Swords. Every time you start going back and thinking about this person, you start putting yourself back in that same old pattern. You go, oh, this is good, Spirit. Thank you. You go back into this energy of pick me, pick me, pick me. You go into this hyper overcompensating energy space of, let me prove myself. Let me show you that I can be the wife. Let me show you that I can be the best friend, that I can be the confidant, whatever it is, right? But the reality is, this person sees you, but they're never going to choose you.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
This person knows what you have to, again, I'm calling this person what it is. This person is a devil. And you know how sometimes in conversation we're like, oh, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. Well, you know this devil. You know this devil. You know all this person does is waste your time and play games with you. We know this person has only drugged this out and made you feel like you were less than. They've never given you what you've asked for. They have never given you what you've asked for. But yet and still, you keep on turning back around, acting as if nothing is happening when everything is happening. This is why you were so stressed out to begin with. You don't work so hard to get to this point. And now here you go. Now here you go.
Another one.
I don't know who this is for this morning, but Spirit is telling you, do not go back. Here it is with the Ace of Cups. They coming in with this offer. They are coming in this morning with this offer. And you are really over here thinking about it.
Crazy?
You are really over here thinking about it. I feel so sorry for this new person that came into your life. Because they really thought, this is why they're confused. It all makes sense. At first, I was thinking it was about their ex. No, baby, it's your ex. It's your ex. They don't trust you. Okay? They don't trust you. All right? They know that the ex is in play. This is why they're puzzled. They're confused. They're confounded. They're conflicted. Because as y'all started having those key conversations that people have in the beginning, why are you single? Why are you single? Why are you, hold on just a minute. I'll come to you, Jess. Why are you single? You had those conversations, right? You have those conversations. And now that they know what you've been dealing with, they're confused about why you even bringing this person up. Why are you even bringing this person up? Like, why are you even telling me that this person done came back? So like, they're looking at you like you crazy. They're like, huh? This ain't making no kind of sense right now.
Huh.
And this is why they're scared. to move forward. This is why they're dealing with the heavy emotions and mental distress, because they're trying to protect themselves at all costs, and as they should. Positive Patty is over here just like, oh.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Really? What time was you supposed to be here?
I'm only like 5 minutes behind.
5 minutes is a little bit too late, honey. I got somewhere to be. I got an appointment.
So Positive Patty, like, what time was you supposed to be here, ex-boyfriend? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Over here, really entertaining what this man said. You about to risk a good thing. The same thing that you've been praying for. The same thing that you have been hoping for. The same thing that you've been trying to manifest and bring into your existence. All of those different things. The same things that you have been working so hard to bring into your life, to bring into your existence. You finally manifested it in this other person. And here they are. And now you are about to sit up here and risk it all for the person from the past. And the question is why?
Hold up.
The question is why? What did this person offer you that was so magnificent that you're even considering it? I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, we got the Page of Pentacles. Listen. The fact that you're even considering this is concerning to me. Because now you're like really pondering it. And again, it goes back to having to have those conversations. I feel like you're really trying to coach this person through by asking them a lot of questions, having a lot of key conversations with this person, trying to, well, help me to understand, if we were to get back together, what does that look like? Will we be getting back together? Will we be getting married within the next 90 days? Like, why are you even setting these false expectations for yourself? You got to understand, when you with somebody who has this energy, they're going to say and do whatever they got to say and do. Right? They're going to say and do whatever they got to say and do because that's what they want. They want you. Right? But you got to be wise enough to know how to chew up the meat and spit out the bones. You got to know when that thing is behind you, is behind you. And you got to be able to really assess when truly indeed it is time to give your ex a second look. But sometimes you be so caught up in what has happened, you just want to save face. That's that ego showing up. You tired of being embarrassed and humiliated by things in the past, so you just want that engagement ring so you can put it on Facebook. I told you, girl. But that
embarrassing.
You coming in with this pick me energy, like it's so polarizing. For anybody who meets you newly, okay, for the new folks that meet you, they think you this strong person who got all yourself together and this, that, and the third. But when it comes to this ex, you shrink into this pick me energy, where you go into this place of having to prove yourself. You going into overdrive to try to sell yourself to a person who ain't buying it, no matter what you say and no matter what you do. They can't afford you, boo. They got champagne taste with beer money, and you just got to come to the conclusion that they need to stick to those rivers that they used to. Because what you got going on is not going to be palatable for them. Not now, not ever. You got things to offer. But for some reason, you're underestimating your own market value. And I'm trying to understand, how does that happen? How does that happen? You're supposed to be cleaning the house and putting yourself in a positive situation where you can be healthy and thriving and having the things that you want to have in life, but then you keep on playing in the trash bin.
Get that garbage out of here.
And the question is just like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself, sugar lumps? And we got the Knight of Swords. This ex-partner of yours that's here is doing everything. Remember I told you they was coming in trying to fight? Here they are again. They still doing everything that they possibly can do. They trying to woo you with nothing but lies. Doing the most. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has gone ahead and I wouldn't be surprised if this person done went ahead and bought, a fake engagement ring. Just trying to do the most. Okay? Trying to do the most. But again, you got to understand how the devil works. Okay? You got to understand how the devil works. They will say and do anything to get your attention, to suck you in and leave you high and dry. The question is, why are you so gullible? Why are you so weak when it comes to this person? I don't understand. I don't even think you understand. How are you so powerful and so weak at the same time?
You seem like the type of woman who still falls and can get as stupid as the rest of us girls.
Do you think I'm gullible?
I think that you can be.
Well,
with the right man.
Yeah, no. I'm not gullible. You get stupid. I'm not going to be stupid anymore.
She said, you get stupid. I'm not going to get stupid anymore. Ooh, child, if y'all ready to get these closeout thoughts, go ahead and, baby, go ahead and put those notebooks, paper, pen, emojis in the chat, because it's time for us to close out this reading and get to this, because I'm trying to understand what is happening here. Do you even understand what's happening here? Okay, let's get to these closeout thoughts. Here we go. Now, as we talk about final thoughts, when we talk about final thoughts, I talk about potential final outcomes, and I say potential because I can't control anyone's free will no more than you can. But guess what? I could tell you what the energy says, okay? So, what is the potential final outcome here, Spirit? What is the potential final outcome? Child, it ain't safe. Do you hear me? It is not safe. Oh, Lord. And here's the thing. The man, the ex-partner that has popped up, they are telling you things that they really feel. So I want you to understand they are being authentic in their communication.
He ain't lying.
The problem is they're not being intentional about the executables. You understand? They are being transparent and honest about their feelings for you, but they're not being intentional about the executables. So here we are again, going back to what we said about them saying things, they're over-promising and under-delivering. And you got to recognize that this is an self-imposing constraint. upon yourself. You are putting yourself in bondage to a person that you know doesn't have the capabilities, interests, or desires to be something that they're not. Oh, it's coming through clear. This person has a problem. They like to have multiple partners. You're asking someone who does not believe in monogamy to be monogamous and to be faithful. Aren't you setting yourself up for a unrealistic expectation? If you want monogamy, if you want marriage, and they're leaning on the side of polygamy, then how does that work? How does that work? So what is the final outcomes here? Well, for one, we got the Three of Pentacles. Okay? So not only are you, not progressively moving forward with the new person, but you also find yourself not moving forward with this other person. So now you just stuck. You just stuck. Things are not being progressive. Things are not expanded. Things are not growing. You done put yourself back in that prison that we just talked about you needing to come out of. You in confusion. The anxiety is coming back. Right? All of those negative emotions that were here, your foundational energy, here they are coming back. You're not sleeping at night. You tossing, you turning. In this, everything that you have worked so hard to overcome is now creeping back in. And just when you had the mental clarity that you thought you had, here you go being confused. So now you acting funny towards the new boo and the old boo. And it ain't necessarily that it's you. Both person, this is a mess. Person B, negative Nathan in here, is pulling back because he don't trust that you're going to be who you say you're going to be when you say you're going to be it. So he looking at you sideways and pissed that he feels like he's wasted all his time. He's wasted a lot of money trying to wine and dine you, treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. He's pissed at you for that. And then your old boo, he just doing what he always do. He done lied to you. He's deceived you. That's why I said it's like a dog returning back to his vomit. Yep, here it is. With that Six of Pentacles in reverse. This ain't giving what you thought it was going to be given. Now you over here feeling stupid. Feeling stupid. Because you gave this man a second chance only for him to throw it up in your face. This is why I always encourage people, when you have that ... in a relationship, put a period there. If you ever have an open question about somebody from your past, put a period there. Put a period there. When people tell you, I'm not ready for a relationship, I need you to hear, I'm not ready to be in a relationship with you. Understand what that means. They're saying it without saying it. Understand what that means. Every time you leave an open door to a person from the past, that's a gateway to confusion. If that person was intentional about choosing you and being with you and honoring you in this connection, they wouldn't let days and hours and weeks and months and years go by. Even if, now sometimes it's like, okay, well, I was confused. I had to figure out my thoughts and my feelings. Okay, cool. True enough. But it don't take all that, right? It don't take all that. I shared a story about a man that I met, and I was at the cigar bar. This was some years ago. And I was dealing with a situation with somebody in the past, and I was a little confused about what that looked like for me. And so I said, excuse me, may I ask you an opinion? Because I wanted a non-biased opinion from somebody who didn't know me and didn't know the situation. And so the man told me, he said, I know what you're talking about. I've been there before. He said, I had a girl that I met in college and I loved her so much. He said, but I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to stop playing the field. He said, so one day she got sick and tired and she broke up with me. And he said he didn't take her serious. Okay. He said he did not take her serious, but she was dead serious. And he said when she stopped calling and she stopped reaching out, he said he knew he messed up. Okay. He said he knew he messed up.
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
Now, he said it took him 9 months to get his skit together. Okay. It took him 9 months to get his skit together. However, the point that I want you to hear is what this man said next. He said, despite it taking him 9 months to get his life together and to come back towards her, he called her every week. He said he would not let a week go by without calling her and letting her know that she was still on his mind, she was still important to him, and that he was still interested in the connection. He never let a week go by. He didn't send a text. He called. You understand that? When he shared that story with me, as you can see, it stuck with me. Okay? It still sticks with me. Because I am one who believes that if a person wants to work their skit out and they need space, they would just tell you that. I need some time to figure out my thoughts, my feelings, and my emotions. If you could give me some time and some space to figure out what this looks like for me, then I can regroup and move forward, whichever way that needs to be. But it doesn't leave you in the dark, and it doesn't leave you confused, high and dry. At least you know, well, dang, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but thank you for telling me. That way you know it's not you, it's them. And I know we make fun about that. It's not you, it's me. But sometimes you're not the problem. Sometimes it really is them. Okay? So the fact that this man said, I never let a week go by, and you are sitting up here allowing years to go by, where this person could pop up in and out your life whenever they want to and leave whenever they want to. That's strange, don't you think? How much time does a person really need to make up their mind on where they want to be? And listen, I'm not shaming nobody. I am encouraging you. Because I too have made those piss poor decisions and allowing the door to stay open with somebody, only for them to keep coming back in my life and throwing it back up in my face that they weren't serious. And it gets more and more painful every single time you have to come to the conclusion that they're an unserious person wasting your time.
The lie detector test determined.
That was a lie.
It's hurtful. But some of this damage can be prevented if you stop allowing them to pop up and do things that they should not have the right to pop up and do. Now, that's a whole different conversation. Now, with this 8 of Wands in reverse, okay? This speaks to that lack of passion, that lack of excitement. This got you going down. This got you going down. This got you feeling very resentful, very upset. Because here you go sinking back into that space that you have been working so hard to get yourself out of. Now you done sit up here and played yourself. Because you had somebody who was interested in you. And now you done spent the block only to find out ain't nothing popping over here.
Survey said.
Ain't nothing happening. Why did you have to go back to see that something in this milk is not clean? You've tasted it. You've seen it was rotten. And you still crying over spoiled milk?
What?
It's time for you to realize that you got the power to take control over your destiny. But you keep on making the same old mistakes over and over again. You come this far just to give up, cave in, and quit. All right. Yep. You keep on hoping that something's going to change, that something's going to go back. You keep looking at the time that you've been with this person, all the good times. You keep hoping for those good times to come on back. Baby, that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. This man ain't giving you no energy, no play, no nothing. You creating your own static. You could have been happy by now. You in a hurry just to go nowhere. Done played the new man, done told him to beat it, scrub, and all that other stuff like that. Only to just be here now. Stuck. You done upset somebody that was new. I'm just so perplexed. How did you do so much work to get to here to this moment where now it's like, I'm manifesting the life of my dreams because I'm worthy of winning. Only to turn around and to go right back to the thing that you've been working so hard to free yourself from. I get how when it comes to the matter of the hearts, it's hard to tell yourself what to let go of the things that you love. But once you start realizing that the things that you love may not love you, you will free yourself. Once you start realizing that people make choices to be where they want to be, when they want to be there, however they want to be there, you will start to realize when you give people freedom, you see what they choose to do. And if you are not the choice, you are not the decision. One thing I do agree with people who don't believe in the traditional aspects of marriage is this. I'm choosing to be with this person. I'm choosing this person, not because I'm required or obligated by law, but because I woke up this morning and said, I choose to be with this person today. I choose to live here. I choose to honor our home. I choose to honor our children. You see, those choices hit different. Angels, what messages do you have for this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius dealing with this other Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in this third party situation? Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you're being encouraged to focus on this other connection. But I don't know if you're going to be able to go back to that. I don't know if you're going to be able to go back to it. I think you're going to kill the warm and fuzzies when you start mentioning this other person. And I don't think that the other person mentioning you mentioning the other person was done with malicious intent. It feels more so like I'm just sharing information, but you really should have and could have kept that to yourself. Okay? Romeo and Juliet, what messages do you have for this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, dealing with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this third party person? I know what it feels like to have to give up on your dreams. I do. And it don't feel good, child. But the only way you're going to ever get the difference in what you've always wanted is if you do something different. And I don't know. I can't say that you're willing to do something different. All right. So strong and so weak at the same doggone time. Romeo and Juliet, what words do you have? Okay. Poison, harmful, destructive. Told you. Going back to that person in the past is going to be very destructive and harmful. It's the devil. It's the devil. Part of it is you thought that you were going to be so excited, so overjoyed when you got that confession for them. You thought she was going to be so excited about it. Like, yes, I was the chosen one. I knew it.
Yahoo!
But the reality is, they're still just playing with you. They still are just toying with you. Child. This is crazy. You know, I ain't mad at you for still having hope. I'm a little bit disappointed that you still have hope. You understand the difference? Now, let me hurry up and wrap this up. What thoughts does this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius have towards the new persons of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? You were the closest person to me. Now, this is interesting because I'm wondering, with that statement, were they feeling like they felt the connection? They felt the connection, but then something, I don't like people who do that. You know, like they'll be cool with you until they not. I don't like that. It feels like they play. Yeah, they feel like they played. I'm afraid to be in contact with you. The other person's like, this is why I'm not calling you. This is why I'm not texting. This is why I'm not reaching out. Yeah, this is why they switched it up. They're the grudge holder. I told you they switched up their energy. They're afraid to come around you. That's why they cold. Yeah. You, person A, positive Patty, was like, there's so much we can learn from each other. You were the closest to me because I shared my dreams and my aspirations with you. And negative Nathan over here like, bitch, please. I don't know what else to say. Like, he over here like, why would I give anything to you? All right, y'all. So shadow work. What shadow work should the first Gemini, Libra, Aquarius be working on right now? Control. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom. So this is about you overcoming condemnation, manipulation, and power. I can see that. You only want this person to come back for your monetary gain, if you will. You just want, it's that control factor. And I can see how you've used manipulation in the wrong way, right? You used it to manifest somebody, then you got the person, now you don't want the person, you want the other person. You wanted the manifestation to work as long as it worked for the person that you wanted it to work for. But when it didn't work for them, now you want to get mad at the universe. This is crazy. All right. What other shadow work should the other Gemini, Libra, Aquarius be working on right now at this time? Suppression. Express, don't suppress. Authenticity is friend. So this is about you overcoming being resistant, repression, and censorship. So remember, I told you, they just took a step back. They're being a grudge holder. They're confused. They're dealing with pent up anger, dealing with the blues, the scaredness, the emotional heaviness, the mental distress. They're not mentioning anything. They're not mentioning anything. They just like, whoa, you know what? You want to go back to your ex? Go back to your ex.
Who gives a shit?
They're saying that, but they're not thinking that. They're verbalizing they don't care. But they care. Their feelings is hurt. Because they put a lot of effort and energy into this connection only to be shut down. Whew, Jesus.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Y'all, I hope that this message resonates with somebody. If it does, let me know, how did this make you feel? Are you relieved? Are you excited? Are you hesitant? Are you afraid? If you could do anything to rewrite this outcome, what would that look like? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Pisces Tarot Experience. If you've enjoyed this reading, don't be afraid to subscribe to my YouTube channel to become a part of my growing community. You can find me on YouTube at Mimi Lightseer, and be on the lookout for more engaging content coming your way. Remember, this reading is here for you whenever you need a little bit of guidance. So feel free to save this link and come back to watch it at any time. I love hearing from you. So drop a comment in the section below and let me know what resonates with you. And if you enjoyed today's session, go ahead and show me some love by giving me that thumbs up. Listen. If you would like to do a personal reading with me, I am booking only at PiSeasTarot.com. The link is in the bio above. So don't hesitate to reach out. I will never reach out to you guys for any personal readings. There are a lot of scams, fake, phony, and frauds that I'm trying to get kicked off various platforms. Just know, I will never, unless I explicitly tell you I'm going to contact you, I will never reach out to you for a personal reading. Okay. Crime Time with Jess, thank you so much for the super chat today. If you can give me your email address, I will follow up with you here shortly. Okay, drop your email address if you will, or you can email me at lightseermimi@gmail.com. Okay. A huge thank you to everyone who joined the conversation today. A warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you to all the people who've not only gifted your time, your talent, but your treasure. I definitely appreciate you showing me some love and giving me a place to go when I wake up in the middle of the night and I ain't got nowhere to go and nothing to do. I use my time wisely. I come here and I talk to you. All right. Remember, everybody, everyone is fighting a battle that you cannot see. So be kind, patient, and gentle. And I thought I cut that off. Sorry, guys. Not only with others, but with yourselves. How people treat you is not your business, but how you respond is. So remember to leave a little bit of love everywhere that you go today. And I will see you next time, y'all. Have a blessed day, y'all. Bye.